Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to give you some tips and a few drills you can do in order to improve your passing accuracy in soccer. Obviously, for reasons I really don't need to explain, passing is incredibly important. If you can't pass properly, you're going to struggle in any level. I don't care what level of soccer it is, any level of soccer. So if it is poor, we need to work on it. Now that being said, the opposite is true as well. If you have exceptional passing, then you definitely can stand out in matches. Okay, so I'm about to show you the drill you can do to improve your passing. All you're going to need for this drill is 2 cones, a couple of cones. You can have a few more if you want, but you only really need 2. If you don't have cones, use 2 of anything else. It's fine. And also you're going to need a wall or some kind of surface that you can kick against. I'm going to use my deck. But a wall is preferable, or something that you won't damage, something that will rebound the ball back to you. Okay, so let's take a look at the drill.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Okay, so as you can see, this is a pretty simple drill. There's not much, it's not very complicated, it's just very basic. So all you're gonna do is whatever target you have, wall, deck in my case, some other surface, place 2 cones so that there's an area between them. Now, you can make it as big or as small as you want, but remember, you wanna make sure it's based on what level you are. So if you're a great passer, already, don't have them that far wide. Challenge yourself, make them a little closer together. If you need a little more space because your passing's not as accurate yet, that's fine. Move them apart a little bit. Don't worry, you'll get better and better, and as you get better, you'll start minimizing the space. Okay, so obviously the goal of this drill is to hit it between the cone at a pretty decent pace. Don't just tap it. To hit it in that target, so let's pretend like your teammate is that in between those cones. So you're playing it to his feet or wherever in the space. So you hit it into there. Keep doing this. Make sure you're incorporating both of your feet. Don't just use your right. Don't just use your left. Use both your left and right. It'll help you out later. Also, you can incorporate different parts of your foot. For example, a lot of the time I'll use the outside of my foot to pass. So be sure you're using all parts of your foot as well. Now we're going to pick up the intensity and we're going to do a drill. We're going to do a 5-minute drill. It's really good to kind of increase our passing ability by making it a little more game pace. So what we're going to do is for 5 minutes, we're going to try and hit that target as many times as we can. So I don't care how you do it. I don't care, I'd prefer you to use both feet, but do it as fast as you can. So you're going to do this as fast as you can at game pace, if that makes sense. So you're going to hit between the target, right? And I'll show you what this looks like. Trap it and go again. So you're going to have to also be working on your ball control, because as it rebounds back to you, you're going to have to take a really quick touch and then pass it again. So if it comes to your left foot, let's say your left foot's your weak foot, if you have a weak left foot, you're going to have to then move it back to your right and then pass it. So that's why you need to work on your left as well. So let me show you what it looks like.
Let's begin now.
Okay, and that's all there is to it. Now, what I want you to do is each time you do this drill, keep a record. Count how many times you hit between the target. If it misses, it doesn't count. And if it's a weak pass, you can count it because you're being timed anyway. But once you get more advanced, you won't want to count those either, right? So try and hit it in there as much as you can in 5 minutes. Keep track of how many times. That is your record. Next time you go out and do it, what is your goal? To beat that record. That's how we gauge how much better we're becoming. That's how we know how much better we're becoming, because the next few times, let's say you do the drill and get it, I don't even know how many times, it would be like 50 times. Let's say that happens, right? But you would probably get more than that. Next time, if you get like 65, then you can see your progress. And then maybe next time you get even more. You can see how much better you're getting. Okay, so make sure you warm up before you do it, and for 5 minutes do that. So see how much you can do, how much better you'll get, and eventually it'll become instinctual. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Now guys, if you're not already, make sure you get on my email list. There's a link in the description for it, because I send out helpful and free advice, tips. I send out some workout routines, or I'm going to be, and some other free videos that might not necessarily be on the channel. So if you're not on my email list, you won't be able to get those unless you are on the email list. So again, just easy to sign up. Just go in the link below. It'll take you to my website, and on the first page, it'll say sign up here, and you can sign up right there. It's very easy to do. And if you're new to Simply Soccer, be sure to subscribe. We release at least 3 videos every single week designed to help you improve as a soccer player. All right, be sure to like this video, work on that passing of yours, and I'll see you next time.